with Inside Pool Extreme News. We are at the Horseshoe Casino, the new site of the Derby City Classic in southern Indiana. Joining me is Shane Van Boening. Thanks for joining us, Shane.
Yeah.
Last year, you were the recipient of the Louis Roberts Award. Is that correct?
Yeah, I won it. I was in action all week last year, and I played Alice a big set, and it went pretty good last year.
For those out there that don't know what that is, can you explain what that award is and what it means?
What it means is that if you're in action all week and playing big sets for 5 or 10,000 or something like that, if you're playing every day for money, then you're gonna win the Louis Roberts Award.
So it's those that get a lot of action outside of the tournament, right?
Right.
Well, last year you played several sets against Alex, and that seemed to be a big talk of the tournament. And Alex didn't end up coming this year, so is that kind of a disappointment to you?
Kind of. I kind of want to play him again, but there's other Filipinos here, and I'm pretty sure they'll play me. So.
Do you have any matches lined up so far?
I'm ready to play Evan, I guess. Evan wants to do some little 10 ball, so I think that would be fun.
So what are your goals this year at the Derby City, since you just said you were in action a lot last year? Is that something you're planning on doing this year, or are you going to focus more on the different tournaments?
I'm going to focus on the tournament now. I mean, I'm running out of action, not too many people want to play, so I want to win the tournament. This is one of the biggest tournaments, that I want to win. So.
Well, I know that you've played several bar box tournaments lately. The last 3 or 4 tournaments you've done or were bar box tournaments. Do you think that's going to affect how you're going to play here? Has it been a transition trying to get back to practicing on the big tables?
Not really. I mean, if you keep practicing on the big tables, before the tournament starts, then that's what you got to do. So.
You're one of those players that seems to play every tournament there is out there. So how do you find time to practice still, even though you're traveling on the road all the time?
Well, I mean, you got to find a table somewhere, and I'm sure there are tables everywhere. So everywhere I go, there are tables. So.
Well, I hear you've also started playing some other formats. You're really known for your 10 ball, but obviously there's not 10 ball here. There's a lot of banks and one pocket. And I've heard you started playing 3 cushion a little bit now too.
Well, I learned pretty quick by watching good players playing one pocket like Evan and banks like Larry Price or Jason Miller. They're all good players, and that's where I learned from. And I'm picking up pretty quick. So.
Now, you just finished a set here with Richie Richardson, and he's a pretty strong banks player too. And you had a pretty impressive dominating match against him. But last year you didn't do that well in banks last year, did you?
No, I lost second and third round. I only played 3 rounds, and I got beat out. So
is this something you've been working on over the past year, trying to improve your
I've been practicing a lot of banks, and I've been working on a lot of banks. So I mean. Mostly you got to play safeties, and that's what I did against Richie Richardson. I played safeties, and he trying to get out of control, and I went from there. So.
Good. Well, you have won so many titles over the past couple of years. What in your mind stands out as your biggest accomplishment? My
biggest accomplishment is to win the world champions, and there are not going to be that many world champions going on. I don't know what's going on, so. That's what I want to win, is the world champion. I won the U.S. Open. I guess another one would be the Derby City all-around and the world champions.
So the all-around is one of your goals this year?
Yeah.
Great. And what's up next for you after this?
I'm going to go down to Chattanooga and go down to Texas and play a couple of tournaments, and then Turning Stone and U.S. by Table Open.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. This is Christina De La Garza with Inside Pool Extreme News. Be sure to check out InsidePoolMag.com for more great news and videos.